friends, I'm teacher Jennifer and welcome to Reading Extension. Today we will be going over some vocabulary words that we found in this book called Dreams. Do you guys remember this book? Yeah, we read it with teacher Michelle. Good job. So after we learned some new vocabulary words, we are going to move on to a little short activity. So hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. So our first word that we have is echoed. Can you say echoed? Echoed. So echoed means said again or repeated. For example, if you go into a cave and you yell out, hello, you're gonna hear hello back because that's your echo. So if we take a look back into the book, we can see that right here it says, good night echoed the parrot. So the parrot echoed good night. So you can see Roberto right here and Amy, they're telling each other good night, and then you could see the parrot over here. Yeah, good job. Our next word that we have is gasped. Can you say gasp? Gasp. So the gasp is a breathe in quickly and surprise of fear. So you go, gasp. You can be gasped when you're surprised, when they're like surprised and you're like, for me? That's gasp. Good job. So let's look back into the book to see where gasp comes out. So we can see here it says, when he saw down in the street made him gasp. So he probably found something very surprising. That's why he had to gasp. Or something very scary. No! Let's see what he finds out. Our following word we have is trapped. Can you say trapped? Trapped. Good job. So trapped means when you're not able to get out or leave. For example, you can see this dog right here. He's trapped in his cage. He can't get out unless someone else lets him. But for now, he's trapped. Good job. So in the book, we can see that once he's looking out the window and he gasps, you can see right here he says, he's trapped, thought Roberto. So, since the dog came out, the cat is trapped in the box. The cat can't leave out of the box. He's trapped. Yeah. Trapped. Good job, friends. So the next word is fearful. Can you say fearful? Fearful. Good job. So fearful is feeling afraid. So this little girl, she's fearful because she's afraid. You can see she's holding onto a leg. That could probably be her mom, huh? She's scared. So in the book, we can see right here, when the dog is coming to the cat is trapped in the box, but he's also fearful. He's afraid. He's afraid of the dog. He doesn't want the dog to get him. Yeah, he's afraid. Good job, friends. We also have the word sleeve. Can you say sleeve? Sleeve. So sleeve is a part of a shirt that covers your arm. So right now I don't have a sleeve because you can see my arm. You can see my arm. There's no sleeve. But this girl right here, she has a sleeve. It's covering her arm. Yeah, she has a sleeve. So when you guys put on a sweater has a sleeve because the sweater is covering your arm so it won't be cold. Yeah. So in the book, you can see Roberto. It says, his pajama sleeve brushed the mouse away. So his pajama sleeve pushed the paper mouse down the window and now the mouse is falling. Oh no. So our last word for the day is startled. Can you say startled? Startled. Good job. So startled is a feeling that you get when you're surprised or when someone frightens you. Startled. Oh no, they're gonna get me. Startled. Good job. So in the book, we can see that something startled the dog. The dog is running away. He got scared. He got startled. Yeah, but what could this be? Yeah, you can see right here, it's the paper mouse. If we turn the page over here, you can see the paper mouse falling. And then it turned big and startled the dog. Yeah, the dog said no, and he ran away. He got startled. Good job. So friends, that was the end of learning some vocabulary words. Now let's move on to doing a little activity where we make a dream catcher. Are you guys excited? Okay, well, I'll show you how to make one. Let's go. Okay friends, so now that we moved to my other station where we can make a dream catcher, if you guys do not know what a dream catcher, it looks something like this. So we have some different color beautiful dream catchers. Some of them have feathers, others have beads. It's just beautiful and colorful. A dream catcher is an accessory that you can hang on your wall, or you could hang on your keys. If you make a little tiny one, you can hang it on your keys. So a dream catcher, it's supposed to give its owner a good night's sleep. So after we make our dream catcher, make sure you guys hang up yours so you guys can have good dreams. So now let's move on what we will need to make this dream catcher. So first up, you're going to need your hoop. You guys can get these type of hoops that they sell at Walmart. I think you can also find them at the 99-cent store, Dollar Tree. But they look something like this. Or you can make your hoop out of cardboard box. So I'll show you right here what a cardboard hoop would look like. So it's a circle, but make sure you guys also cut the circle so you guys could have something like this. So if you do tend to get this one, what you will need to do is unscrew this little screw. So make sure you guys get your guys' guardian's help. And once that screw is done, we can open it up and take out the inside one. We don't want this one. We want this one. So now that we have our hoop, what else do we need? We are going to need our yarn. So the yarn can be any color you guys want. I got this one that has a lot of beautiful colors, so I will need my yarn. Then, like you've seen in the dream catchers, some of them have beads, others have feathers, but with mine, I'm gonna do beads. So you can see, I have some beads right here. Then I have my scissors, but make sure when you guys are using your guys' scissors, you guys get your guys' guardian's help. So after we have all of our materials, let's get started. Okay, now that I have my hoop, I am going to add yarn all around the hoop. So I'm going to use my purple yarn. So I'm going to open this up. Now that you have your yarn, you're just going to grab it from the top and make a knot. Okay, so I tied it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I tied a knot on the thingy, and then we're just gonna go all around to the end. So I'm gonna grab the whole thing and put it through the hoop, and then keep going. Put it through the hoop again, all the way. Okay friends, so it should look something like this. So you wrapped it all around with string. And mine looks different colors of purple because the string had different kinds. So if you guys want to have different colors here, you guys can buy some strings that have different colors on them. But it's all done all around. So next we are going to add the little loops in here. So for my loop string, a lot of people use white, but I want to use green. So I'm going to grab my green. So I'm going to use a string. So what you want to do is you want to tie it again. So maybe if I do it at the bottom, let's try to do it from the bottom. Okay, so we added the string, the green string, through the inside. Like that. So you can see I have my string and it's just hanging on there. Once you have your string, we are going to place it through the back like this. So we are going to grab our finger, place it here, put the string on top of my finger, and place the hoop. Once we place the hoop through it, we're going to grab the string and place it through where our finger's at, like that. Make sure everything comes through. Gonna give it a little pull. And then we're just going to organize it. Just like that. Okay friends, so you guys could see kind of the green going around. So after I did the little twists, now I'm going to grab the rope and I'm going to do it now in between these. So you see there's one right here, there's another one right here, another one here. So I'm just gonna do it like this through the back and pull all the string through it. Then we have a little triangle. So now I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Pull it through the back. And here's the triangle right here. Okay friends, so now that I did all the ones, the little circles, now I'm gonna go in and do them on the little triangles. So we can see we have a triangle here, we have a triangle here. So I'm just gonna grab my ribbon or yarn and I'm just gonna go and put them through the little triangles. Okay, so we just finished the third round. So now we are going to go over the little tiny ones. None of you guys can see, but there's these little tiny ones right here going around like this. Now we're gonna go in through those. So we are going to grab our yarn. So friends, I just closed it up. So now I'm going to tie a knot in the back. Okay friends, so it looks something like this. So you can see the green and there's a little cool pattern and the purple. So now we are going to add the strings that are hanging. For the strings, I want to do a darker green. So I'm going to grab this green right here. It's a little more darker. So I'm going to grab the string and I'm going to measure how long I want it to be. So if I place it here, I think I want it to be around right there. So now I'm going to get my other strings and I'm also going to measure them. So now I have my 3 strings, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see the 3 strings. So this part's gonna get a little tricky, but I'll try to do it kind of slow. Let me grab a pencil and I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed my pencil and this is gonna help me lift up the thing, the little ropes or strings. So I'm gonna start with this middle one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of lift it up. Oh, let me turn it this way. Kind of lift up the green part like that. You see, it's like lifting it up. And I'm going to place the string in there. So the string is in now. And I'm going to tie a knot. Okay friends, so since I have my string ready, I want to add my beads. So I don't know if you guys can see, let me scoot the table a little bit back. But I have right here my beads chosen. So I have some white, green, and purple beads. And I want to do the middle section only white, and then the 2 outside sections, I think I want to do those green and purple. So I'm just going to be applying my bead. Do the like that, and then just bring it down. So friends, I finished one string. Now I'm going to do the other two and I'll be right back. Okay friends, so this is how it looks like when it's all done. I added a little diamond right here in the middle, and then I added some little jewels at the end of them. You don't have to add these jewels, you could just have the pure strings, but I just added them for decorations. But once it's like this, you can hang it on your wall and it'll be all done. Well friends, that was the end of this activity. Hope you guys enjoyed learning about new vocabulary words and getting to do a dream catcher with me. Now let's move on to let's find out about it with other teachers to know a little bit more about shadows.